Welcome to Cheer69. I am Moist Weenus, and I'm joined, as always, by Slexia. Hello.
Hello. You are not alone. That song stuck in my head, my bad.
That's okay. Keep going. We'll just sit here for 45 minutes.
I'm here with you.
Slexia with that 8th month tier 1 sub. Thank you. Thank you.
What's up? You're welcome.
Whoa!
In just one more month, our sub baby will be born.
That's right. And it will probably have a lot of problems because of all of the drinking, the crack.
Yeah.
All of the sex with unprotected sex with prostitutes, all of the above.
Right. Absolutely.
Welcome to chat, Clumsy. Good to see you, buddy. Another warrior from WeenusCon 2019.
Whoa, the Cheer69 from Picky Lover. Whoa.
Thank you very much. My goodness. Big Luch is here.
Woo! Oh! Sorry, I got really excited. I was like, I wonder if Luch is doing okay today.
I wonder about Luch. I wonder about Luch throughout the week. I'm like, I wonder what Luch is doing right now.
Yeah, probably in bed. He goes to bed super early, like 3 p.m. or something crazy Pacific.
3 p.m.?
Not even kidding. Yes, that's like 6 his time.
Well, Luch is up now, so, you know, I don't think
just
he went
for
to bed.
Us.
Oh.
Or he's been out drinking. I don't know.
I keep forgetting y'all are 3 hours away. No joke, I go to bed early. Well, you know, do you get up early too, or do you sleep in? What's up, the Iron Within 87? Welcome.
Wait, what did you call that person?
The Iron Within?
Oh.
Is it something else?
I thought it was there on within.
Oh.
I don't know. You're probably right. You're probably right.
I guess we'll just have to find out.
You probably
early.
know them.
3:30 a.m. That is... Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. I'm not a morning person. Are you a morning person, Slexia?
No, fuck no. It is the worst idea. Like, there was a time where I thought I was a morning person and I felt super productive. And then it's just like, my body was like, who are you kidding? Calm down. Like,
you need to calm down.
Okay. Yeah. You'll be able to function, but I'm going to give you a second wind at night anyway, because you're a night person. So then it just slowly over time just fucks you up even more. Buttspot, thanks for the buttonings comment.
Buttonings are 100% bullshit. Good timing, Buttspot. I love it.
They are 100% bullshit.
Oh, okay. So it is the Iron Within, and it is Mr. Born to Shine. So I keep forgetting that. So welcome, Mr. Born to Shine, and Kelladorn, and Buttspot.
Kelladorn. Welcome. Everyone has green names, so I'm like, what?
Everybody's the same.
There's more than one person in chat. My bad. Welcome, everyone. I mean, Luch is always bold. But
the bold Luch. So we have some stuff to get through. Should we just hop right on in?
Let's hop in.
Let's hop right on in. Let's see how you doing. All right.
How you doing, Weenus?
Ooh, it's been a little bit rough over the past today and yesterday. Beginning of the week was fine. Had a little incident where I ate some blazing wings because I lost to a star in fantasy football. Covey, welcome in, sir, and thank you for the subscription.
Welcome, you're alive. Good to see you, Covey. Welcome back.
Woot woot, hop right in this booty. Oh, also I gotta show you.
Ah, the gift subs from Big Luch.
My Asmodam shirt finally came in. Oh my goodness, Big Luch.
All I see is a thong on some sort of exoskeleton.
Yes, it's a big
Wait, let me see it again.
You want to see it again? Okay. All right, so here's the head. And he's getting spanked.
Okay. And it's wearing a thong. Oh, it's smacking its own ass!
Yeah, it's great.
Yes!
Yeah, it's magnificent. It's from Vorx XD on Twitter. If you are looking for any commissions, go hit him up. But Big Luch, thank you so much for all the gift tiers to subscribes to Clumsy, M Palindrome, Hung Fu, Snappy Peas, Dallying Pig. My goodness, thank you so much, Big Luch. We appreciate you. Whoa!
And for those of you that have been gifted subs, enjoy your moist emotes.
Speaking
Just that one.
of emotes. Let's get into it. So something has happened. So I was talking about the blazing wings. I posted a video of me eating the wing. It took me 6 minutes to eat 8 wings. They were so hot. And I cried. But let's take a look at what Cheer69 was nice enough to do.
Yes, let's do.
And she added some emojis to the server. These are all the weenus emojis that are in the Cheer69 server right now. And
I made those, guys.
Yeah, so that's what we have. The first one came from an episode, I believe, with Paradox, where I was reading chat and let my face just do whatever it was going to do. So I have this weird look on my face, and this one is aptly called Face. Very good. These next 4, are from the Blazing Wing incident. So the second emote, titled Crying Weenus. I think it's pretty accurate because I was crying like
you can see the little glisten on his cheek. Like, women pay a lot of money for highlighter that looks like that.
I was crying like a little baby, and it was way too hot for me. But that's why you make a bet, you know, because you have to have something on the line. Some people, they just down them and they're good. But me, like, I would say, like, they're hot. Buffalo Wild Wings, it's about as hot as I want to go. And this was like 6 steps above it. So it was indeed quite hot. There's the crying weenus. Okay, so now we get into this next emoji. Let's see what that one's called. It's called Ghost Cock.
Doesn't it look like he's sucking a ghost dick?
It could be. It is Halloween. It does look like there is something going in there. I appreciate the name. Cheer69, you are so nice to me all the time. I love it.
I know.
All right, well, it can't get any worse than that. Next one. Gobble the cock. Pretty good. I mean, they are chicken wings,
chicken is
right?
cock, right? That's why. And Gobble the Cock was, I think, made before Ghost Cock.
Yes. Yep. So basically, yeah, I was sweating the whole time. Yeah, he's looking dewy as fuck, says Kobe. It's true.
Right?
I was sweating. I was crying. There was tears. There were other liquids. All the liquids were leaving my body. And then the last one, which is not so bad, which I enjoy, is just called Hork. Because I almost threw up because they were so hot and I was trying to eat them as fast as I could. And yeah. So use all of these emojis in the Cheer69 Discord server.
I'm sure Ghost Cock can get plenty of views. But yeah, Gobble the Cock is hilarious because it looks like that. You know, what's the one emoji where the lips are like, gah! And like it happened in real life. There it is. If we just flip it, like it's the new meme. Yes, that's it. Laughing underwater. That's it.
Yeah. Totally. So that was, anyways, that is a brief description of how that went.
And those were done very quickly. As I was watching the YouTube, I was just screen capturing and then scaling them down like this is an emote. Oh, another one. Another one.
Welcome, Laughing Underwater. Welcome. Gobble that butt, weenus. Gobble it all like a big butt.
A big butt.
Thanks, Butt Spot. That's a win right there. Okay, so that's kind of.
I like what Luch said though. Gobble that cock, weenus. Gobble it all like a big girl. That's even better.
Well, you know, it's just like Taken. I've developed a certain set of skills for gobbling cock. That's blazing. That's about it. All right, so that is going to do it for how I'm doing. How are you, Cheer69?
I am fabulous. A little tired, a little worn out vocally. I went and saw my favorite band yesterday in LA. City in Color was performing, and when the tickets went on sale, I bought them the day they went on sale because they had come out here to Vegas a while ago and I missed it. And I was like, that's the biggest regret of my life. Like if someone were to say, what's your biggest regret? That would have been it, you know? Because I mean, who actually has the biggest regret? Anyway, I almost did. But so plans got really fucked up. I was going to stay there all weekend. I had someone that was going to go with me. And then those fell through. So it was like, all right, well, you're just going to have to go out there. So I left yesterday, went to the concert, came back, and got home at like 4 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was exceptional. It was so amazing. But what I have on our planning doc is a second bullet called Red Shoes of Death. Now, for WeenusCon, I wore these red flats that I have with gold studs. You know what I mean? Do you remember those?
Oh, I know studs. Haven't you seen the ghost cock emoji?
Yeah, those kind of studs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shoes with like dudes just all over them.
Yes.
No, like gold, like, gold studs, pokey things.
When it comes to shoes, guys are just like, oh yeah, those are shoes, and then they're flip flops. He's like, oh yeah, those are shoes, and then like a tennis. I just don't know.
So what happened with the red shoes was this theater that they performed at was built in like the 1920s. Surely the floor had been redone, and it's like basically a vinyl floor right now. And a lot of people had spilled their drinks throughout the night. Especially, well, one person spilled their drink right next to me before the show even started. I was trying to leave during the last song, and I was walking out, and it felt like I was in a fucking tar pit. My shoes were getting stuck on the ground to like every fucking drink. Each step that I took.
Is it like movie theater sticky?
It was like slow motion trying to walk, but
wow.
My shoe would get stuck. And like at one point, I had one leg like way behind me with like my heel lifted out of the shoe, just holding on with like the front of my foot. You know what I mean? Like about to lose the shoe.
Whoa!
Did
you make that
69
noise?
Bits.
Thanks, Kelladorn, for the 69 bits.
Kelladorn, and thanks, Clumsy, for the attempt at Cheer69.
Is that true though? Like for most guys, Kelladorn says guys totally notice shoes. It's the first thing we see always. I can't tell if that's sarcastic. I feel like that's sarcastic because I know a lot of guys and they're looking other places first.
It's tits or shoes, maybe.
Okay, it was sarcasm. So, okay, all right. I mean, maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll get to the shoes eventually, but,
I just, the problem was I was trying to leave. I had to limp out of the rest of the crowd because I was on the ground level. I wanted to be super close and put like my hand up on the bar to put my shoe back on my foot because I almost lost it in the crowd like Cinderella. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although, like, I'm pretty sure I would get tetanus or something if I didn't.
You get tetanus at midnight instead of, turning into a pumpkin or whatever.
Right. And then the tetanus shot, and Lost and Found actually has your shoe. But yeah, I would never take my shoes off laughing underwater. Ugh. Go barefoot at that theater. After how much my shoes stuck to the ground, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah. I'm sure you have, like, when you wear your shoes, the soles wear out, they wear down because you're walking on stuff. After going to that place, you probably have like an extra 6 months of sole added to your shoe from all the sticky shit that you're stepping in.
Right. And it was real bad. So, but yeah, I sang all the way back from LA and my tonsils hurt so bad. Like before the show, I was like, I know I probably sound like a man, but I have to do the show anyway. I sang...
The show must go on.
I sang like the most wide variety of music, just scream singing. And that was fun too. But it was a great time. I had the best time ever. And yeah, that was my week.
That's great. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. Just to round out the how you doing, I want to try something that's a little bit silly, and I called it on the document. I didn't give you much information about what it is. I just put word association.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say a word, or maybe a couple words, and then you tell me. Oh, I should have gotten that list from somewhere else. Hold on just a second. Okay, I gotta knock you out for a minute so I can go grab my list. I'll just grab it real quick. Don't look at the stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Looking at something else.
Okay, I got my list. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, there's the 69 bits after what? For a while.
And don't.
I can look at the planning doc or no?
No, don't look at the planning doc. I just dumped them in there. Don't look.
That's where I was looking to not look at the stream, and I was like, "What are all these words?"
Okay.
That just popped up. Now
all
I'm
right.
just.
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay. coffee?
Coffee.
Okay, very good. There's no wrong answers. No wrong answers. Thank you, Clumsy, for the 69 bits. All right, let's try the next word. Starbucks.
Coffee.
Okay. Vegas.
Ew.
Moist.
Weenus.
Cheer69.
Yes.
Babies.
No.
Streaming.
Fun.
Burritos.
Hot.
Hots.
Hots.
Pooping.
Salty. Oh no, not salty to pooping. No. Yikes. Yikes. Thanks so much, Luch, for the 690 bits and taking us away from me saying salty after you said pooping. What's up, Fu?
Thanks, Big Luch. Whoa! Welcome, Hung Fu, my bad.
All right, let's start over.
Okay, no, we're almost done. Okay, pooping.
No.
Warm, hot.
The first thing that came to my mind was actually knife because of
the poop knife.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Okay. Warm hot dog water.
Vomit.
Mayonnaise popsicle.
Fucking gross.
Mustard toothpaste.
I'd try it once.
Horses.
Fuck no.
Frogs.
Pass out. Like I almost said vomit again. So vomit.
All right, that was just the word association.
All right, let me come up with words for you.
They're not in the planning doc. I'm just kidding. I'll close it. Okay.
It's fine. I'm not going to put them in the planning doc.
Weenus, how's the aftermath of those wings? Oh. Okay, hold on. Just a second. Salty poops. Oh my goodness. All right. I am ready. Yeah, the aftermath of those wings is still ongoing. But I think I got most of it out. IPA.
Bacon.
Bits.
Butthole.
Warrior.
Cat.
Nip.
Toe.
Fungus.
Popsicle.
Hot mayonnaise popsicle.
Kobe's grandma.
Delightful senior citizen.
Asmodan.
Asmodam.
Wedgie.
Captain Wedge.
Clam slam.
I think of that. I forget what the name of it is, but it's that work of art where it's the clamshell and that woman is walking out. Is that Eve?
Aphrodite?
It's Aphrodite. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what I think of when I guess that's an image and not necessarily a word. Clam. I think of clam chowder.
All right. I think I'm done.
All right. I'm glad we got the salty.
Slexia.
Slexia 3.
Yeah.
Sparkles. My bad. Sparkles. Both. All right.
Slexia.
That's right.
Gotta promote the at Slexia pin.
It is on there. Good timing on the whoa, butthole, whoa. Yeah, salty poops. Pillowcases with holes. Pillowcases with holes. What is that a reference to, Kobe?
Yeah, confused.
Birth of Venus.
It's what he associates his grandma with.
Oh.
Pillowcases with holes.
Poor Kobe.
It's his own association.
Okay.
Aw, Kobe.
There we go. The Birth of Venus. Nice. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you for the art history as well, because I did not know what I was talking about. All right. I think that does it for how you doing. Are you ready to get into some questionable questions, Lexia?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Let's do it right now. Woo! Questionable questions.
My face is still like from the burp.
Oh, I guess I didn't hit that transition fast enough. My bad. Sorry, folks.
I would have heard it anyway.
That's true. That's true. You hear all. So these are questionable questions. These are questions that come from the community, like everybody in chat here. Do you want to take the first one, Slexia?
Do you have the images?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So, Laughing While 69ing asks, which haunted chair do you want the most?
Here they are. I like how they all have faces. Very nice.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you want the most? Okay. I think we should see which one we want the most and which one we think is the creepiest.
Well, it's a whole thread on Twitter. If we're only going from those two that you have, I'm gonna... Okay.
Well, there's 4, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. The other two on the side I'm on look just like me, and I was like, I didn't even think
I was the red chair.
It's just me. So there's only 2 to choose from here.
Well, I found my Halloween costume. Apparently, I look like a creepy chair. Perfect. I love it.
Well, I always just look at your side of the stream, you know, so I can converse with you.
Yeah.
And so I just didn't even look to the right. Like, it's just so neutral. It's like, yeah, it's a white girl with dark hair. Like, my eyes didn't register to the other chairs. Rip. Okay. Let's go by what we think they look like before we decide. Like, what do you think this red one looks like?
This red one looks like a wavy inflatable tube man that has lost all of his air and is slowly sinking down into a deflated mess.
So let's look at that, and then let's hide the image and do our facial expression of the chair to see if we both make the same face. Yeah?
Close. The red one looks like he just got back from his 3rd tour in Nam.
Yeah. It's like, all right, now for the black one.
The right one is so happy, says Kobe. Yeah, Big Looch, Cheer69 and weird chairs. Yeah. All right, the next one. Okay, the next one looks like it has a creepy Thomas the Train Engine face on it.
I'm ready.
Okay. You're making the same face for all of these.
I'm like quivering right here. Like this part of my face is just like, like.
I start crying again.
All right, now for the fluffy peach chair. Let me look at it again so I can see it.
Yeah, this chair looks like it's made of human skin.
All right, let's go.
I want the human skin chair. That looks like
it looks like chromey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit, or like Princess Leia with like head buns on the side.
It just looks like the remaining skin of someone from like My 600-Pound Life. That it's just like
look at the top of it. Like the very top of it looks like it has like some kind of a buffer cushion. Like it's really thin. Like that's like why even have that on there? But it looks like it's part of the chair originally. Why not just...
been clearly fucking literally depressed so much from someone's ass that it has nothing left to give.
I see, and that seems really comfortable to me, so I am down into that. Although the top half looks really dirty.
You can see the line where someone's ass crack just grabs it. You know what I mean? Like the crease in it.
Yeah.
It's just there. It's permanently there.
Okay. Last chair. Ready for your reaction?
Yeah. You keep doing all these sensual faces.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, you're gonna use these for fucking promos for the show, aren't you?
The faces that you make?
Yeah.
I should. Like I should make some emojis for the server. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Don't.
Oh, I will. I like this one. This one seems the happiest of all of them. Like
the peach one?
No, the last one with the footrest. This one looks like the other ones look like they're smiling, but with a closed mouth.
No,
this one looks like
evil.
This one's got like a big open mouth smile, and he's just like.
You just like it because it looks identical to your emote from when Paradox was on the show, where your teeth are showing. Like,
it does kind of look like that a little bit.
If you could put side by side of your face and that chair, like that's the Weenus face chair.
Let's pull that up. Oh wait, is it here? Oh, it's behind, so you can't really see it. Maybe I can drag it down. There it is. Yeah, it's pretty.
Let me see.
It's kind of similar.
Yeah, that's the. That's it. Like, if you ever want to sit on Weenus's face, get that chair.
Oh my goodness. That's too good. That's really funny.
That's it. Child support.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thank you for submitting those really creepy Halloween chairs laughing underwater. Or, sorry, laughing while 69ing.
I would sit in the red chair, though, to answer the question.
It's which ones you want the most. Awkward. So, which one do you want the most? I want the one that looks like me because it's so happy.
Yeah, you want to sit on your own face.
Handsome.
I want the.
You said the red one.
I want to sit on the red one, but if I'm gonna have to keep one, I want the not Weenus face one, the other black one, because it looks comfortable and it just has a stern face, and I like that.
Yeah, the pink one probably has like rats and a lot of other life living inside of it. So like there could be probably $1.27 in change in that big one. A hamster maybe perhaps has Big Looch.
I mean, a lot.
It is, yeah. All right. Laughing While 69 sent in another request, and this is a request for doing a Tell Me About a Time. I think you should read this one.
Okay. Can you tell me about a time when you strolled up to a beekeeper in desperate need of a fix and gave him $300 in rolled pennies so he could funnel as many bees as would fit into your pantaloons?
Oh, that was a good reading.
Thank
Very
you.
solid.
So he typed this into the questions after I was streaming one night, and we were talking about some different reality shows, and we were watching a few clips on the stream, and one of them was from My Strange Addiction, where the lady is addicted to bees, like getting stung by bees.
Ooh, that sounds like a bad addiction.
Yes, but there's one part where she's kind of like redneck and old, you know? And I'm trying to paint a picture, so if you close your eyes, you can see this. So she's kind of like
blondish close my
ginger.
Eyes. Okay.
Blondish ginger.
Mm-hmm.
She plays the flute.
I don't know why I have to use my hands to close my eyes, but apparently I do. Okay.
She plays the flute, and she started to talk about, yeah, I realized that every time I sting myself, a bee has to die. So I like to get the old ones if I can. And she's out in her in her backyard with her flute, like playing music to the bees. And then she just like breaks down and like drops the flute and is like, like she can't handle. She's like just sitting there on the fucking grass with the flute next to her with her hand. Like I posted a picture in my other Discord, but let me just try to show it on stream. I know it's probably not that funny out of context. But this is her, and you see the subtitle crying.
Yeah.
And that's immediately after she dropped her flute on the ground after serenading them with her music and trying to find the oldest bees possible to sting her so they can die.
Well, she should just get herself a bunch of yellow jackets, and then she doesn't have to worry about killing the bees because they'll sting her all day as the day is long, and they won't lose their stingers. So, sounds like we could maybe help this woman out for sure.
There was one part in the show where her husband's talking to her, and she's like, "You can't tell me that after about 10 stings, the sex isn't great." Like Ooh. Trying to, like,
is she like getting herself stung on her downstairs parts? On purpose?
She's just stinging herself all over her body. And it's like, I guess the whatever enzyme and the adrenaline of that sting just enters her body, and she's just like, I need another. She carries bees in her purse in a glass jar. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, everyone has their own, their own thing, right? So some a little bit more crazy than others. Any hole is a bee hole if you're brave enough, Weenus. That's true. That's true. Clumsy says the best episode is about the couple that's addicted to coffee enemas. And Covey loves the episode where they eat mattresses. Might be the same
And then
I can't imagine even having a friend.
I know that's the first question. Now the second one. What was that laugh? I only hear it.
It was me crying.
It's like, hello, is Deckard Cain here laughing? Is he crying?
Deckard Cain is here, actually.
Stay a while and
For me, it's so loud.
Good.
But can you imagine like going to a friend's house, like, oh, I love your new bed, and then you go over there again 6 months later. What happened to your new bed? I fucking ate it. I am addicted to eating mattresses.
Well, I mean, mattresses are all over the place, right? So like they're on the side of the road. It seems like you could basically pick up, although maybe you don't want to eat those. Do they only, did you watch the show? Did they only eat new mattresses?
Now that I'm thinking, I think they ate couch cushions though, not mattresses, right,
Okay.
Kobe? It's just like furniture. I'm all, oh, there was a mattress one too? Yikes.
Get in my soundboard. If you don't want people eating mattresses, don't name them memory foam and advertise them as dietary supplements. All right.
Rip.
Butt cushions, mattresses, thanks, butts bot. All right. Okay, so now I completely forgot where we are. Okay, tell me about a time. Okay, so bees triggered you into this story. I liked it though. It was good. It was good times. Let's move on to the next question. Born to 69 asks a question. Maybe Celexia can oblige. Fun Nuggets sounds like a pet name I would like to have, is something I said today at 11:43 a.m. And I think, oh, okay, I remember this is about. This is about dinosaur chicken nuggets. How they're more fun to eat than regular nuggets. And so on the bag, instead of saying dino nuggets like some of them say, it said fun nuggets. And I think that's kind of like a cutesy name that I would like to be called.
But out of context, it looks like you're saying it's like a pet name you would like to have, like you want a pet. And not an animal pet. And it looks like Born to 69 is saying maybe a Celexia can oblige. I'm flattered, Born, that you would think of me in this context with Venus as his pet, specifically his pet named Fun Nuggets. But but I think not.
It sounds like a good. It sounds like a good pet name for a chicken. Call them
Fun Nuggets.
Call them Fun Nuggets.
Yikes.
Although when I was young, still living at home, we had chickens when we were growing up, and my dad would feed chickens chicken from the barbecue. And it happened, and they loved it. They were all about that. So, anyways.
Wow.
Thank you for the question, Born 69. I think we had a short amount of questions from everybody. So, but thank you for submitting those. I think it's time to move on to People Are Monsters, but let's see if there's anything else in chat that we need to talk about before we move on. Dino nuggets are the best nuggets, says Born to Shine. I like
Dib nut. Dib nut. Die butt nuggets are the best nuggets, Butt Spot says.
I wonder, so chicken nuggets that are shaped like a butt? I'd eat them.
Yeah. I mean, anything is shaped like a butt if you think about it. Some people have weird asses.
That's true. Born to Shine says, when I was little, I had a stuffed chick, and my brother named him Nugget. There we go.
It's unfortunate.
Toby says, let's talk about sex. Well, you're in luck because these news items, People Are Monsters, are nothing of the sort. But there we're going anyways. Welcome to People Are Monsters. Oh, that was a weird sound.
Yeah.
So maybe we don't make that again. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, maybe we don't, because it sounded like a burp mixed with like your throat tightening up.
Yeah.
And just a little bit of a growl. So I want to read the first article, because when I looked at this, I was like, okay, I have looked for wacky stories. Like, I need to contribute to these, and I can never find any. And here you are, just with the best ones ever. This headline is, doctors warn women not to use toothpaste to tighten their vaginas. We're just going to take a moment to pause.
Read it one more time.
Doctors warn women not to use toothpaste to tighten their vaginas.
Yup. And that's why it caught my attention. I was like, go on.
Yikes. So from vaginal steaming, labiaplasty, and things like that, some women are willing to go extremes to attain the, quote, perfect vagina. And so apparently with all of that, and there are now like DIY methods, and apparently women are using toothpaste in an attempt to tighten their vaginas. It can do a lot of damage apparently, and I don't even give a fuck about reading the article, but the fact that this has got to a point where an article is written about it, that enough people have done it, means that someone had to start and try it first, you know? Like, who tried it first?
I don't know, and their body was probably rejecting it and was probably getting, like, maybe it was infected or something, or inflamed, irritated maybe. And they're like, oh, it made it so much tighter because all my skin is, like, rupturing. And they probably told their friends about it, like, oh, try this. Don't use the Colgate. It's all about Tom's Natural.
Yeah, I'm just reading. It says, anyway, Kegel exercises and yoga are part of the exercises that can make the vagina tight without engaging in harmful practices. So, PSA to the one lady probably in the stream, Born to Shine. Don't put toothpaste in your pussy.
And if you see your friends doing it, or you hear or you smell it because it smells minty fresh, ask. If you see something, say something.
If you smell something, say something.
Sorry, Covey, do you keep trying to post things? Because all we're seeing is this little stars.
Send it in Discord to Weenus, and he'll figure it out. So if they can't use toothpaste, how else do the dentures fit? Like, sorry, I almost vomited imagining a vagina with dentures in it, like teeth. Is that what you're saying?
It sounds like that sounds that sounds kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of gross.
Big Luch says the perfect vagina is pretty much a vagina I could stuff myself into. Why do you need toothpaste?
Oh my god.
Excellent. All right.
Okay, so.
Oh, the movie Teeth is horrifying. Oh my goodness! It's what did they call it? The vagina dentatus or something like that. It basically it's vaginas with teeth, and it's
wow, it's an actual.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It kind of messed me up actually after watching it. I was like, maybe I'm into dudes now. But so far, all the vaginas I've come across have not had teeth in them unless they've been mine. But yeah.
That's the I'm interested look. What do you mean? In hearing Weenus be interested in dudes? Yeah, that's why I was like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know what is that link? Vagina weightlifting can empower women. All right. Okay. Well, that was fast.
So, I mean, I've seen that video before. You know, it's made its rounds. Okay. It's just stupid. It's like, why do you need to be empowered by showing, look, I can grasp something with my vagina and lift it. I'm powerful. You know, it's.
Well, I mean, it's one of the defining qualities, maybe not, where women can draw power from. Like, all right. You know, sometimes people are questioning them all the time, like, we don't think you can do this. We don't think you can do that.
This bitch has a surfboard hanging from her pussy.
I can't do that. Can you? Maybe. Maybe you can.
Probably.
Yeah, see? That's your power. I don't know. Talk to me when you crack a walnut with your vagina. Wow. I've seen that woman who cracks watermelons with her thighs. She is insane.
That's me. Just kidding.
Oh, can you?
Probably.
I'd believe it.
Probably.
I'm gonna get in trouble though, so maybe we'll move on to something less controversial.
Get in trouble?
Slap me on the wrist. I don't know. I think it's time to talk about our next story, which is suspected fire radar in northern Minnesota. It turns out to be 6,000 ducks.
600,000.
600,000 ducks. So this
Where's Sam when you need her?
Yeah, I know. She would love this story because of the chickens that spilled out onto the freeway. But so this is their radar, and they looked like it was like a fire that was moving around, and so they sent out the fire crew, and it turns out they're just doing a waterfowl survey, and they estimated 600,000 ducks were in the air, all flying around.
Oh, I thought they were on fire. My bad.
No,
I thought there were 600,000 ducks on fire.
No, it mimicked on the radar what a fire would look like, just because there's so much movement and heat signatures. But it was really just 600,000 ducks. Piggy Lover 2689 does not enjoy this. I believe they have a fear of birds. That's a lot of ducks.
Can you imagine? Ducks are terrifying sometimes, mostly geese, but 600,000.
And if they're on fire, that would be insane. Laughing Underwater says, who would win, 600,000 ducks or 50 737s? I'm going to say the ducks win. I would say like you could probably spend 100,000 ducks, and all 50 of those 737s are going down, choked, engines choked to the brim with ducks.
Right, that's the thing. The ducks, like only a few would have to sacrifice their lives to take out the fleet of planes, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, well, you're the older one, so it's your time. And they're like, kamikaze, you know what I mean? Like going in there.
Well, I mean, if you're in Minnesota, you got to be flying around. Otherwise, you're just going to freeze, right? So ducks got to fly. Ducks got to fly. All righty. Okay, so I think we're done with People Are Monsters. I think it's time to open up our ear holes, but we have to make a decision here. Do you want a plot generator or a fanfic generator? What do you think would be more fun?
Something about romantic at first.
They're both romantic. Which one do you want? Like, one is more generic about like, here's what a movie outline would be. It's a romantic comedy. It's a little bit more simplified. The other one is a little bit more in depth and has a little bit more of the actual, like, is the actual story.
I want the more in depth one.
Okay. All right, so we'll get this all sorted out. I'm gonna have to ask you some questions. Okay, so this story is going to be about you. What is your superpower?
We already talked about this, I believe, on episode 2, right?
There's a lot of questions. Let's just keep it going. You can pick whatever you want. You can pick whatever you want.
I get it.
All right, your superpower is
I can turn water into coffee.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's great. All right, what is your hobby?
Drinking coffee.
Okay. What is your hometown?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay. What is your world? What world are you from?
Azeroth.
All right. Now we need a female sidekick. Let's pick people from chat.
Barbie. Oh, my bad. Born to Shine.
Okay. Male sidekick.
Looch.
Big Looch. All right. Female sidekick number 2.
Let's go with Double. I know she's not in chat, but
they're playing.
She seems like a bad bitch.
She is. They are playing in the Zul'jin Distillery Invitational right now. At least they were at 7. They're probably done by now. Male sidekick number 2.
Laughing Underwater.
Very good. A villain.
Covey.
All right. And a MacGuffin. Do you know what a MacGuffin is?
No.
A MacGuffin is something that appears in a story that you think is going to have some kind of impact, but really it goes nowhere.
Celadorn.
All right.
Is it a person? Is that a MacGuffin?
I guess so. I'm going to bump this up. I'm going to bump this up. All right. I'm going to generate the story. All right. Oh my goodness. This is really long.
All right. Well, let's get to it.
All right. Here, I'll send it to you. I don't know if I can. Oh, my computer's crashing. Rip. Reload. I can tell this is terribly interesting. Alright, maybe I can go back. There's this whole story, and now my web browser is crashing. So sad. Alright, I'll read you the beginning of it.
Hold on. Oh my goodness, this is really long. Moist Venus 2019.
Said no one ever. Alright. Slexia was sitting behind her desk. She felt the tears well up in her eyes. After their last adventure, Slexia found out just exactly how cruel people could be, how nasty and inconsiderate. Oh, there it goes.
Amazing.
Oh, it's back. Okay. How nasty and inconsiderate real humans actually were. Slexia stared at a picture of a polar bear, a magnificent beast who would not hesitate to kill her, ripping her limb from limb. But at least it would be quick. Not an overlong conspiracy of many years just to be unleashed on her when she was at her weakest and darkest moment, when she needed her friends the most. But there had been one tiny ray of light in this whole scenario. Slexia remembered fondly the day she discovered it. It was a Tuesday morning, she remembered. The memories surfaced before her mind's eye and took the most wonderful shapes. Before Slexia well knew it, a single tear welled up in her eyes and trickled down her cheek, because even when all her friends betrayed her, there was one consistent factor in her life. Covey. Thank you for the cheers, Slexia! All right.
What's up, Super Laser? Welcome.
And Slexia knew that the rising aspirations between them could never become true. The feelings Slexia had for Covey were the only thing in this world that still felt true to him. No lies, just that single pure sense of feeling for Covey. Their relationship would probably only ever be physical. Alas, Slexia thought to herself hopelessly, why must they battle? Why must Slexia be destined to destroy Covey? Can she ever tell Covey how much Covey means to Slexia? If only she could tell, then all of her pain would be over. No more betrayal, no more suffering under the laughter from Big Looch, who told her he loved her, only to stab her right in the heart at Valentine's Day.
What the fuck?
No, only Covey and Slexia's true feelings for him. Then, Slexia looked deeply into Big Looch's eyes, those sharp, Granny Smith apple eyes. I'm afraid I can't actually do this, Slexia said. Why not? Because something terrible has happened in the past, last week. Oh my god, what? When? Says Looch. Slexia walks away. And with her back turned, she spoke with a sob. Ooh, this got dark. I was hugged. Let's just go with that. Let's just say that you were hugged. Big Looch just wanted to take Slexia into his arms, but Slexia didn't want to. I didn't want your sympathy, Slexia cried. You weren't there for me, so why would you be there for me now? But I didn't know you were hugged. I was so sad this whole time, and you never noticed. And now Big Looch's thought, as he thought about it, it was true. Slexia had been very, very, very sad all this time. Who hugged you? Laughing underwater did. Slexia sobbed. Laughing underwater took me to his chamber, and then, Slexia cried out in sobbing. It was very sad. He hugged me. Big Looch then wondered out loud, what if you try therapy? Therapy? Yeah, specifically against being hugged. All right, and then this goes on for a long way, but basically you fight Covey, and I think you kill him. And I think that's the end.
Oh, that's all I needed to hear. TLDR, I kill Covey.
Yeah.
Moving on.
There it is, and it goes on.
Where was Born to Shine in this? You know?
It's later on. I can keep reading it if you want, but
No.
I think that it might have been enough.
What is hugged?
It's when someone hugs you against your will.
There's Double, my sidekick.
Actually, let's just skip to the maybe we just skip to the end.
You tuned into a new erotic role-playing stream brought to you by Weenus while I sit here and react.
Welcome, Cat Peach. Welcome, Double Dam. Maybe we'll just read the ending. I think something happens at the end. But instead, Kovi's... Oh, no, let's just skip to the very end. Before Kovi could turn to his loyal followers, Slexia leapt forward and grabbed the Kelladorn from Robot's hands. Slexia then apologized profoundly and patted the space ninja on the back. Kovi, said Slexia, I'm sorry, but it's better for you never to remember who you were. And when Slexia's turned into water into coffee, she crushed the Kelladorn. That's your superpower, turning water into coffee. No, Kovi said, now I will never know who I am. Well, I'm not going to let you get away with all the misery you've caused, yelled laughing underwater. He grabbed the slingshot and smashed Kovi's head open. For a moment, Kovi looked confused and then said, but I don't know what I did wrong. And he died. And everyone applauded, even the goon, because despite Kovi having lost his memory, the evil was still inside him, ready to come out, even under a different personality. So laughing underwater really did the right thing, and afterwards, all the dancing in the streets commenced. Oh my goodness.
Holy shit. Wow.
That is the story. Sorry, Kovi. It seemed like you being the villain is a little bit of a rough go there. Why are you skipping all the hugging, says Grog, man.
Grog, we'll get to the hugging later.
I've got a hug waiting for you, buddy. Just waiting.
Well, thanks, Laughing, for being a hero. Thanks, Luch, for holding back your murderous rampage so that the story could go on.
That's right. And Born to Shine was in there somewhere. I think Born to Shine helped you attack the ramparts and defeat Kovi's army before the final showdown. So that was that.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoa.
Whew. All right, we made it through. The first one I pulled up, it's randomized. The first one I pulled up was a lot shorter, so there.
That was supposed to be ASMR, but
yeah, I didn't. It would be hard to read all that. So and like, so that's our ASMR.
I like flinched because it was such a sharp whisper. Like fuck.
Sharp whispers. Yeah. What about a careless whisper?
Never
gonna dance again.
Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
All right, I have some things that I want to ask you about and get your opinion on.
Yeah.
Because I was confused and I wanted to run it by you and see what your take is and what people who are watching, what their take. Michael's, right? Who sings that? I believe
George
it's
Michael.
Yeah. Okay.
George Michael. Michael's Crafts.
Murder, says Big Luch. All right, so I have some images that I want you to take a look at and tell me what you think about them.
I'm ready.
Okay. So this is called... Hold on a second. I gotta mute myself. Oh, so much better. Okay, so it's called a spermatoria ring. And it's a 19th century wearable contraption designed to prevent men from hugging themselves. Often used on patients in mental institutions. No, I'm just kidding. It's to prevent men from masturbating. Often used on patients in mental institutions.
Okay. You want to know what I think of that?
What do you think of this?
I mean, I think that it's something that was created back then that still has things similar out today. There's chastity devices for men and women, but mostly used for like kink now. So I think that looks like something that you would use to clamp a hose, but it's actually to clamp a human hose.
Yep, absolutely. It looks like it's adjustable, which is probably beneficial.
Right.
Otherwise, it would probably do more harm to some and less to others.
Right, but like I need a banana for size reference. You know what I mean? Like I need to know how big or small that is. Some people may not be impacted by that. It could just, fall right off.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Like
so the smaller ring is for when it's flaccid, right? Sorry.
I think it's supposed to adjust so that you put it through the middle hole and it's snug there, flaccid. But then when, it gets aroused or whatever, then it starts getting larger. It starts going towards these sharp, pointy things. And I believe that's the deterrent as I'm looking at it. But, there's the growers and showers, so it doesn't really seem like it's fair. And I believe the PC terminology now is one size fits most, because I think there was one too many lawsuits on the one size fits all. Anyways, I agree with everything that you're saying. I just thought that was interesting. I want to share. Next, what do you think of this? What do you think this sign means?
Oh. Don't piss here or we'll cut your balls off.
That's what I thought too. That seems a little aggressive, don't you think?
No.
No?
Depends on where it's at. Like, if that's someone's private property.
If it's someone's private property and they pee on your property.
Yeah, like if you piss on my property, I'm gonna cut your fucking balls off! Exclamation point.
Are you sure it's not make arts and crafts with almonds?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that one's pretty self-explanatory. It seemed extreme to me, but if you don't think it's that extreme, then maybe I'll put one up on my lawn. Although I would never do that to somebody. I don't think I could.
No, but it's just like a meme,
It's the deterrent.
You'd have to actually catch someone and get their balls in your hand with scissors as well, which running with scissors is very dangerous.
It is.
Then snip them off. Like, I'm sure they're done by then. They're gone, right?
That's traumatic for everybody involved. Can you reattach? I would go with you could reattach. Does anybody know in chat? Big Loot says, I can pee anywhere. Laughing Underwater says that'd be a good t-shirt. Cat Peach is like, why did I tune into the stream? Double Dam says, don't pee on the eggs. Scissors or punctuation.
Yeah. It's like a literal thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But no babies.
Yep.
Probably not.
Or it could be if you pee behind a bar, then no, I don't know. All right.
There are excited scissors waiting if you pee, and they're gonna chop you. Just snip right in the middle of the two balls. Maybe. I don't know.
Absolutely. Maybe it's somebody who has a single sack and they just need them separated.
Yeah. Warning, if you pee, your nuts will be exposed. The scrotum will disintegrate because the grass is made of vapors that will erode the skin until you just have plain naked balls.
You can reattach anything, says the Iron Within. Double Dam says you can reattach, but no babies. That's coming from Medical Double Dam. Interesting. Although, so like you can get your tubes cut, and then they can also reverse the process, right? So it seems like maybe, although I guess cutting off with scissors is different than like a surgical just snip the tubes kind of situation.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you don't pee, you get 2 eggs, a pair of scissors, and a surprise.
Nice.
There you go. So it's positive reinforcement, says Grogman. Nice. Okay, I have one more for you. One more thing to look at, and it's kind of awful. Actually, it's really awful. And it gets worse the longer you look at it.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to close my eyes.
What's going on here?
I'm waiting. Hold on. I don't... My face just dropped. So this is clearly those fuzzy socks that you buy at like Walgreens as an impulse purchase that were put around a toilet seat for warmth, and someone could not wait till they sat down completely and just shit all over the back. I need to zoom in.
Oh. Yep, it's disturbing to look at.
Is there a spider on the rug? What else is on there? I'm trying to look. Hold on, you took it away. I can't see it.
It's okay. It's okay. I think you nailed it. I think it's just a really bad idea to have. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea to have a fuzzy toilet seat?
Fuck yes, it's a bad idea, but people like do stupid shit. Like it's that fucking YouTube channel 5 Minute Crafts. I swear, I need to make a segment for one of our shows. I never post on social media as far as Facebook goes, but I know at least 3 separate posts where I have just had to share a 5 Minute Craft video because they do the dumbest shit and people repeat it. Look at this. Here's an example. Toilet seat cold at night? Put your socks on it and then shit all over them.
Actually, you know what? Grogman has a really good point. Fuzzy toilet seat covers are a real thing, and that looks exactly like what that is. And they just cut a hole in it, and they put it on the seat instead of the cover. Oh.
I fucking hate that shit. I am Luch. Okay, this has sparked something in me. Sorry guys, I'm going on another tangent. I was watching one of the 5 Minute Crafts videos, and I fucking shit you not. They glued a tampon applicator to a jar, the lid of a jar, and spray painted it, and recommended that you make that so you can put your rings on the nightstand, like put your rings over it at night. These people are desperate for a DIY project, and they fucking did it. They took a fucking plastic tampon applicator, and if you've seen a plastic tampon applicator, it has like a serrated opening like that cock ring you showed earlier. Like, they just glued it to the lid of a jar and spray painted it purple. And they're all like, please, like, now you have a fucking ring holder for next to your bed.
Did it work? Did it work?
I guess so. But like, there are people that actually probably saw that, like dumb motherfuckers that piss on lawns where your balls can just be cut off, and probably made it. Like, oh my God, Betty, I saw this DIY, and you gotta save your tampon applicator, because afterwards we're gonna make a project tonight. We're gonna glue our tampons to these mason jar lids I found out back. And we're gonna do it up real fancy like.
It's kind of funny because rings are small, right? Like, because they go on your fingers. Like, mason jars are quite large. It seems like maybe you need something a little bit smaller to hold your rings, right?
Purpose was, but then, like, imagine Gertrude showing up.
Oh, just the lid. Just the lid, right?
I got a wide set vagina, and I use Super Plus. My rings don't fit on my applicator.
Can I laugh at that? It seems funny. I'm laughing. I think it's funny.
You know what I mean? And so, yeah.
So it's like backwoods DIY.
They're serious. Like, a lot of them are super serious, but there was one specifically that was...
One size fits most, Weenus says, laughing at
Stay
water.
tuned. I'm going to put a compilation together similar to the...
Wish.
What Wish tried to do to me and like sell me, which by the way, today I got like a 4-block ad on Wish. One was like shoes, the other one was like, oh, like a silk robe for doing your makeup, and like then something else, and then like the fourth one in the bottom corner was like prank fake dog shit.
Oh, I love that.
Like, okay, maybe you want some shoes, a nice dressing gown. How about some fucking dog shit too?
I have an aunt that likes to do pranks and stuff, and so for her birthday I thought it'd be fun to send her like a whole bunch of like fake poo and fake vomit and stuff, because she told me stories like when I was a kid about how like she'd put them down in really nice restaurants and people would like freak out. She got the box and she called me. Yes! Whoa! Thank you, Clumsy, for the 69 bits. And so she calls me and she's upset, and I'm like, oh, is everything okay? She's like, I got what you sent me, whatever this is. And I was like, what? Like, it was supposed to be fun. And she's like, are you calling me a piece of shit? I was like, no,
What?
no, I'm not calling you a piece of shit at all. Like, it's about fun, like practical jokes and like the stories that you told me when I was a kid and stuff. She's like, oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were calling me a piece of shit. And I was
Oh
like,
my God.
no, that's not what I meant at all. You got to be careful with Wish. Most of that shit is from China, so fuck that, says the Iron Within. All right, well, you got to be careful with a lot of stuff then. Butt69 for the rant indeed, says Buttspot.
What's Loving saying? The poor software engineer that's going to have to troubleshoot things after Slexia's result profile accidentally gets applied globally. That would be rough. If everyone had to see what I see, like we would all be in a mental hospital with that cock ring keeping us from being able to please ourselves.
It's very true.
You know, one of the pranks that I hate the most are those fucking pins that electrocute you. You know what I mean?
Like the joy buzzers in the hand, but like a writing pen. What about
Or
the
like
the lighters?
lighter?
The lighters are the worst because you have to push down hard. You're like, and it goes, and you're like,
right. My grandpa actually pranked me with the pen, and he was a jokester, and he had like all these different jokes. Like he would have things like on weighted fishing lines. Like if you picked something up on the table, like a fake mouse would just run across the table, right? And you'd be like, like you couldn't live.
Yeah.
But the pens and the lighters like wrecked me. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's always like more amplified if you're not expecting it. Then if you do it again when you're like aware, like, oh, it's not even bad. But when it's expected, you're just like, fuck, I think call 911. Like my heart was stopped.
It's like when I was hiding behind a corner and I was expecting to scare a coworker at the time, and because I saw them there coming down the hallway, I was like, sweet. So I got behind the corner and someone came around the corner. I was like, roar! And it was this really old lady. And
yeah,
I was
you told that story.
I was like, oh no. And like, it felt so bad because she immediately clutched her heart. And like when old people clutch their heart, you're like, oh no, it's all going down. But I got 86 from a bar one time because there's this bar that had this quarter. It's like super glued, cemented to the floor, right? And so people would try to pick it up and everyone would be like, try to pick up that quarter. So I came back with like a crowbar and I popped it off the floor and it kind of damaged their floor. And they're like,
you walked in with a crowbar?
Yeah.
How many drinks did you have that night?
Not zero from that bar. They did not want me going back in there.
Oh, you can't get the quarter? Hold on. Let me go bring a crowbar into this establishment with drunk people, probably
it was a hole in the wall. Like, and I'm not assaulting them. It was a high bar. They didn't really see me do it until it was up. I was like, look what I got. And they're like, get the fuck out. And I'm like, all right. So I ruined everybody's fun. And from that point on, I'm like, all right, I can just be cool. We can be cool. Everyone can
Clumsy
just be cool.
saying extreme measures, Weenus. Well done.
Yeah, I thought, I'm like, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm going to be, I'm going to outsmart them. But really, it just ruined everyone's fun and it made me be a dick.
Yeah. So. The person that opened the bar, like in 1920, originally shellacked it to the ground. And you just like ruined what they're well known for. You fucking monster.
I mean, the quarter was from 2005, so I don't think it was like ancient history, but still. And that place is out of business now, so now
from 19 because that's the only thing that brought them patronage. I'm just giving you grief because I know you hate shit like that.
The famous quarter, you removed our only moneymaker from our bar. How could you? Yeah.
Kobe stole an 18-inch machete from Walmart because his buddy in school was asset protection. And he was able to bring it to him at school. What? Okay, that was... Yikes.
Huh. My buddy in school was
Phoenix Police Department. This is Slexia calling.
What's the...
Cheer69? There's someone named This is Kofi that stole a machete.
What's the statutes of limitations for 18-inch machetes stolen from Walmart? How did you fit it out of the store without using a bag, though, Covey? Interesting question. I don't know. You're talking about having crowbars at bars. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't bring a crowbar to a bar?
It was in his pant leg.
Could be. All right, I want you to look at something else. This one I don't think really needs a lot of explanation. I just thought it was funny. It doesn't have any audio to it, so it's all visual, and here it is. Let me know when it's ended.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I felt eating those blazing wings all day today. I'm like, I'm fine. My stomach's rumbling, and then like 3 seconds later, I'm like, I gotta go. And I made that.
Okay, so I like it.
It's quite a ride, right? Takes you on a ride.
Yeah, because someone actually like thought, I don't know, that it was funny to make it and then film it.
Yes. I think it's very creative and a lot of fun. I just wanted to share that because I thought it was good. I think that is just about all I have, or as far as clips to share. I think it might be time to do a little salty goodbye.
Oh.
And we're back. It's time for the salty goodbye.
It's always such a sad part of the show when we have to say goodbye. But lucky for everyone, tonight we're going to be playing the Jackbox Party Pack 6, which was just released yesterday, as our after party. Weenus is so fucking excited that he almost didn't even want to do the show tonight and just go straight into it.
I was like, let's just play Jackbox. Yeah. Well, only if you weren't going to be around. I was like, well, we can have a backup in case your internet doesn't come back, or if you get hitchhiker hugs you while you pick him up on the way back from California.
Hugs me.
You know.
Or if I ask someone, never mind. Anyway,
let's give something away too. Let's roll that. Oh,
let's give away a hug.
Covey, you won. I'll be sending the list of games that we still have available, and you can pick what you want from our list. Thanks for participating in the chat, and all of you guys. Thanks for being here. Do you want to do a rigged? Says Double Damn. It's always rigged. Always.
It's always the last person that talks. Oh wait, no, clumsy talk. Never mind.
Do you want to do?
What do I want to do? What?
Tell me about a time to close us out.
Of course.
Okay. Tell me.
Am I going first?
Yeah, Kobe. We decided that we're just gonna throw it to a random person who's in chat instead of asking for people to put in words and stuff like that. So, you want to go first or second?
I'll go first. I don't mind. Let me turn the gain up a little bit so you can hear me a little bit better. How's that?
It's delightful.
Good. Tell me about a time that you opened up a can of Vienna sausages and then swirled your tongue around that can until it was bleeding. Then held your tongue out so your kitty could come lap up them weenie juices from off of your tongue.
Oh my. That was a time. And actually, yeah, maybe a little bit too close, a little bit of clipping, but very good. All right. I'm going to try. The thing about Tell Me About a Time is you try to get the other person to laugh by making up a weird story with a bizarre accent.
Hold on. Let me ban Covey for that negative comment. Just kidding.
All right, I'm gonna try one. Whoa! Clumsy with the 69 bits supporting that Tell Me About a Time from Slexia, which I rather enjoyed. All right, I'm gonna try one. I don't know where this is gonna go, but all right. Tell me about a time. And you have to look at me. Tell me about...
Sorry, I was typing something.
Tell me about a time when you went home when you thought you were by yourself and you just ripped open a package of Colgate toothpaste because you wanted to make your vajayjays a little bit teeties, a little bit tighter. So you opened up that whole thing and you put it inside, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all, but you had minty, fresh breath, and then you put it back inside the tube.
I can't tell you about a time I did that, but I could tell you about it. Let me tell you about a time when I walked in on a fella named Weenus who had just experimented with toothpaste in his vajayjay, and he was queefing up a storm all night, and it smelled minty fresh. And I couldn't even tell you, but he certainly didn't tighten anything as much as he made the most magical sounds that smelled the most. It smelled like a Christmas peppermint wonderland. in his bedroom, just tooting away all night long with his vajayjay.
That's good. I liked it. Catbeat says, I am so joyously uncomfortable.
I'm so your hair, Cat Peach. Tell me about a time that you pondered what a cat peach was until you realized it was just not an actual backwards peach shot of a cat's asshole and vagina, but a peach-shaped cat head cartoon.
All right, you got me on that one. You got me. Minty Fresh or Minty Fish? Oh, bazinga. This is Kobe. Thank you for the bits, Cat Peach and Kobe.
Oh, we're not done. I'm having fun. I need to hear another from you.
Okay.
I know people... I'm sorry, but I need it.
All right, I'll try another one. I'm all out of ideas, but okay, I'll just make one up. Which I do every time. Oh, you'll like this one. Tell me about a time where you went to go find a beehive and you stuffed it into your pants so that you get stung over and over and over and over and over again, and you liked it so much you said, hey, bees, sting me down there. Sting me down there where you know I like it. And then you went home and you ate your mattress. And then you sat in a couch that looked like Weenus when he's making that stupid face with his teeth.
No.
No? All right.
Tell me about a time that you went to 7-Eleven and bought yourself some Mentos. Took one at a time. Took your thumb and plugged them directly up your butthole. Sat on a toilet that you'd covered in the socks you bought at Walgreens last week, while douching your asshole with a 2-liter of Coke for a nice volcanic surprise and explosion, only to have someone take a picture and then show it on the internet and ask, what do you think this is?
I liked it. It was good. I think we're 1 for 1. I think we're 1 and 1. I think we can leave this one as a tie.
Okay, fine. You don't want Mentos in your asshole with a soda going up there to explode it?
I mean, okay. Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about the healthcare in this country and how everything is so expensive, like if I'm going to get an enema, it seems like that would be a lot cheaper. Maybe $1.25 for the 2-liter soda and maybe 85 cents for the Mentos. I mean, I don't think the health department can beat that.
I thought normal Coke works as well. I know typically diet is used, but
Kobe says it needs aspartame. Interesting.
Okay. Well, I don't trust Kobe.
Did you know that a can of Diet Coke will float and a can of regular Coke will sink in water or any other kind of fluids? Question mark?
Did you know that balls float?
Regular soda is for plebs. Buttspot says regular soda is for butts.
Which is exactly what I was talking about. Thank you. Someone's listening.
See, Buttspots really understands you.
Oh, hi, Mark.
And of course,
I can smell you.
I've been ignoring my soundboard because I know it drives you crazy.
It does.
Let's play some Jackbox. What do you say? I'm ready.
Yeah. Hey, before we get into that, thank you guys so much for coming tonight. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the gifted subs, Luch.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody.
Guys. Thank you, Peach, for enduring this insanity. Just coming in here. Double, I hope your Zul'jin distillery or whatever the fuck that was went well.
How'd it go?
Check us out. Every Friday at 8 p.m. We need more questions for questionable questions, but also, is next weekend or next Friday the last show before Halloween?
Well, here's the unfortunate news. I am in a wedding next Friday, so I will be at that. And then the Friday after that is BlizzCon. So maybe
What the fuck?
I know. Maybe you can pull in a co-host to do it if you want to do it while I'm gone. But I'm gonna be out. Yeah, I'm going to BlizzCon. Are you gonna be there, Big Luch? What the fuck is right? Says Born to Shine. Everybody's like incensed.
Fuck?
If you didn't catch it earlier, I want to show my Asmodan shirt one more time. So I just love it. Let's
look at it. I mean, is that TOS? Because he's wearing a thong?
It's fine.
Let's see it. God, it's sexy. I cannot handle it.
I love it. I love it.
I can't even look at it. Too much.
I'm really
butt twitch.
But that's what my butt does all the time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next 2 weeks. Definitely not in 2 weeks. Whoa!
All right. So if I have to host the show, then maybe I'll do a little contest for a co-host, because nothing compares.
Covey, you're insane! You're insane, Covey! Oh my goodness. 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69. Oh, it's all the 69s! Well, now we have to wait through all of these. Thank you, Covey. I appreciate it.
But thank you for
I'll do it every time. Whoa! Oh no, there's more! There's more!
What I can say is that will not buy your way into co-host. So,
oh my goodness. Okay, I probably shouldn't do it every time.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you being such a supporter. Clumsy, showing off all of the emotes. Guys, actually, let's. What do you guys think should be the next moist weenus emote? Buttspot says, "I butt do it 69 times." Oh my goodness! No, don't do it 69 times. Don't. Thank you so much for all of the 69 that you have. But what is going to be the next moist weenus emote? And maybe it should come from those emojis that are in the server that Slexia made. Is one of these the next emote? Is it face? Is it crying weenus? Is it ghost cock? Is it gobble the cock? Is it hork?
Gobble the cock is pretty amazing, you know, to be honest. But we'll see. I think we need to get a poll going. And God, I love clipping your face. Like, it is great. I'm just staring at it like
oh my goodness.
But also Hork is hilarious too. Like, his eyes are actually being sucked into his fucking soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're gone.
Oh
it's like instead of your mouth puckering, your eyes are like trying to be thrown up as well.
I like the crying one too. They're all pretty funny. I have a stupid face that makes them great. Oh my goodness, that's so much fun. Okay.
Yeah, that's the image exactly, Covey. The one that you just sent. That is what I said it looks like, but I thought it was the other one. That's it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right, well, we'll throw a poll in the Discord. We'll do a straw poll on which one you think should be up there.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Gobble the Cock, but we'll see. I still need emojis for my Twitch, but we'll get into that another time. Yeah, I'm going to need to find some guest hosts, or maybe I'll do my own Cheer69 show.
Do a solo. Maybe I can do a call-in. I'll call from like a closet and be like, "I'm at this wedding, and it kind of sucks because it was open bar, but all they have is Bud Light, and I don't know if I can do it." And then the groom will watch it later and be like, "Dude, really?"
Yeah. Maybe I'll just like have we'll see what happens. But hey, thank you again. I think we're gonna end the stream and then restart it with Jackbox, right?
Yeah, we'll pop Jackbox. It'll probably be up, and I'm gonna go tinkle. I'll probably start maybe like 10 minutes. We'll play Jackbox 6. Everybody, you can all play on your phones, play with us, and it's way more fun if you guys play too. I'm excited to see the new games that are in Jackbox 6. There is Murder Trivia Party Murder 2, which I'm looking forward to. There's one about making up your own words, one about a comedy cruise. Like, you have to see how good of a comedian you are. Excuse me. So we'll be back in just a minute. But first, can you tell me about a time when you had a ventriloquist dummy of Weenus as a guest host? You should have like a paper cut out and just like you have your lips be like, "I'm Weenus. Wow. Look at my stupid face."
Half of a Lagunitas hat so I can be both of us for the show.
Nice. I'll shave off my part of my beard and I'll send it to you. One quick question
Yeah.
before we end, and this is also to chat. I need to get a real ID from the California Department of Motor Vehicles. If I go in and I have shaved off half of my mustache up here and then half of my beard over here and went in with like crazy facial hair, will they accept that and take a picture of it? Or will they be like, that's not what you normally look like, so you can't take a picture? Because they won't even let you smile now.
You can't smile?
They won't let you smile when you take your picture.
Do you know how many times I've given people shit for trying to look all hoard in their fucking ID pictures? Like, you know, now you can't smile. Yikes.
I know. I'm like, well, what if I'm smiling most of the time? Anyways, we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll try it anyways. And no smiling in DE for years, mugshot IDs. All right. Because criminals aren't running around smiling. Nah, that's true. But some of them are. Can't say all.
Yeah.
One size fits
don't
most.
Have any lips and they have teeth and they're just... I couldn't do it. I didn't want to actually.
All right, let's get out of here. Thanks everybody so much.
Noodles.
We appreciate all of you. Love you. Bye. We'll see you soon. We'll play some Jackbox Party 6.